Hey y'all, welcome back to me or Crawford. Apologies that last week I only had one upload. We just had a ton of stuff going on with work and our baby, and time just flies, as I'm sure any parent can relate. Sometimes it just disappears. But today we're going to be taking a break from the career counseling side of my business and really focusing on the plant-based offerings that I have. And I'm not really going to get into too deeply about those offerings. I definitely will speak to anyone who's interested, but I wanted to go over a couple things. So the first thing that I absolutely do not believe in, and if you are trying to lose weight, it is going to be a losing game, is calorie counting. The reason why I am against calorie counting is because, like Weight Watchers who assigns points, or just general, I'm doing 1,200 to 1,500 calories a day, you could be filling up on calories that absolutely don't give you any nutritional value. So you could actually be starving nutritionally, but eating in a way that you are losing weight, but it's not healthy. And when you go to the doctor, which I recommend everyone does every single year to get their blood checked, a full CBC panel, and see where you're at, you're not going to be able to address the nutritional needs that you have if you are simply eating out of a box. I am completely a believer that I do not believe in eating things out of a box. I will cook them, make them. I am personally a whole food, plant-based vegan. I had a vegan pregnancy. My daughter is vegan. We have been thriving. She's in great shape, and nothing happened to her despite all of the myths that are out there in terms of how I live my lifestyle and what I want to incorporate into her lifestyle, because there's different prongs within the vegan movement. One of it is, how do we reduce our eco footprint? How do we improve our health? And how do we minimize cruelty when it comes to the animals that are being consumed? So if you are calorie counting, it's not going to do you any favors whatsoever. You may lose weight in the temporary, but as soon as you lose it, you're going to gain it right back, especially if you go back to the high fat, super processed foods that you have been eating prior to that. So I implore you to please, please, please do not calorie count. The best way to lose weight, and I'm going to show a picture after this video of the day that I gave birth to now and where I'm at. I'm only a few pounds away from where I'm at, and it's a huge difference. And I never once calorie counted, never once. So if you are interested in consulting based on a plant-based lifestyle, definitely send me a message. But I want to say, if you do send me a message, please be sure to take 2 weeks. I know it sounds annoying, but 2 weeks to write down what you're eating at each meal, and then write down how you are feeling at the end of that meal. And it's not just directly after that meal, but it's for the hours coming from that. If you have health concerns, the plant-based diet can definitely help you with that, and I would be happy to talk more about that in the future. But calorie counting, Weight Watchers, prepackaged foods, they're full of sodium, they're ultra processed, and they're really not going to do you any favors in the long run. To me, the most important thing that you can do when it comes to wanting to lose weight and then sustain that is to practice healthy eating habits. Again, I do not believe in calorie counting, but if you're eating in a way where calorie counting is not important, you're eating to your fulfillment, but you're eating healthy foods that will make you feel really, really good, make you feel lighter, make you feel strong. I've had a couple clients come back to me and say they never thought that they would feel this way. They were able to get off their medications, especially for insulin resistance, which I will talk about in another video. But it's really, really important to be mindful of what goes in your body. And I will also say this is extremely important for parents. I talk to my husband all the time, and I say, we say we will live for our child, we say we will die for our child. As you can see, I've had no sleep, but will you live for them? So if you are eating in a way that's setting up for you to have a chronic illness down the line, then you're not eating in a way to support your child. You want to be there for them. You want to see all of their milestones, but having a poor diet will take that away from you. So I wanted to share that piece. Please don't calorie count. If you are interested in some coaching around nutrition and dietetics, please reach out to me. I would be happy to talk to you. All consultations are 20 minutes. And then sometimes next week, I am going to go over how a high-fat diet is actually the cause of your insulin resistance. Hope this helps. Bye, y'all.